Hi, my name's Nick, and I just want to take a look at your website and Google My Business listing and give you some insights into how well you're doing online and have a look at your competitors and just do a quick comparison. So I found your website here. So obviously you're a used car dealership and you're selling cars, and I think you specialize in people with bad credit. So I found your Google My Business listing as well. You're listed as a used car dealer and you've got some reviews. You've got all this information filled in. Your Google My Business listing for this location links to your other website, and you've got some pictures, so you're pretty good with responsiveness as well. So there's some really good things going on here, but there's definitely a lot we can do to improve. One of the main things is we can add some more categories, and also we use a reputation management service which allows you to only get 5-star reviews. And if anyone wants to give you less than a 5-star review, they get a feedback form, and then you can put right anything that's gone wrong, and then hopefully get another 5-star review. So getting as many 5-star reviews as possible is going to be a great way of boosting this. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at your competitors' listings as well. And we're also going to look at the metrics of your website. So let's imagine we're one of your potential customers. So I'm going to do a Google search as if I'm based in your location. So I'm using this tool which allows me to search for used car dealer Wangara in Wangara, and then we get these pages of the results. So page 1 looks like this. This is the search term, and this is fairly familiar. So we've got a map at the top, we've got 3 listings here, and these 3 are called the map pack, and they get about 55 to 60% of all the clicks on page 1. Then we've got the organic listings, so we've got the #1 website here is WCC, Wangara Motors, so these get a lot of business as well, and really want to be somewhere on page 1 and as high up as possible. And just scrolling down to the bottom, this is just to show you that the browser thinks it's in Wangara, Western Australia. So let's have a look at your Google My Business listing first. So this tool allows us to look at keywords, which is what we use to search for, and it looks at your location. So hopefully these neighborhoods are quite familiar. You've got your business located here in the middle, and this grid is designed to show you how well you're ranking in different areas. So imagine someone is standing over here and they're looking for you on their mobile phone, and Google knows their location based on their GPS. And so these grid numbers represent your ranking depending on the exact location of the person looking for you. So it's like an antenna. The closer you are to the middle, the lower the number should be. So you can see here the 16 is the lowest number, and we're looking for the lowest numbers possible. We really want to be 1, 2, and 3, and these 3 numbers correspond to the map pack. So this is 1, 2, and 3. If you're not listed here, then you're really going to get a tiny slice of the action compared with your competitors over here. So what we want to do is we just want to see, well, say we've got number 20 as our average. What are the other competitors' maps like? So the averages section here allows us to compare the different maps of your competitors. So the lowest average is Wangara Used Car Centre. So I'm just going to show you what their map looks like. So Wangara Used Car Centre's map has got mainly 1s, a few 2s, 3s, and 1 4. So you can see the contrast here, and that explains why when we're looking in the map pack that they're up here. #1 here, Wangara Motors, brilliant. So that's really where we want to be. So there's a lot that can be done to change all the number 20s into 1s, 2s, and 3s. The other thing we need to look at are the metrics of your website. So looking at the first website, rtocdwangara.com.au, this tool allows us to look at the trust of your website in the eyes of Google. So this is the UR and the DR, and it's saying no data here. You don't have any backlinks or referring domains, and these are votes for your website from other websites, and that's very important again for ranking. You are ranking for 27 keywords, so that's pretty good. But basically, there's a lot of work that can be done to improve your online presence. We can see here that we've got some activity around the end of 2020, and then nothing since. So these graphs are pretty flat. I'm going to show you what your competitors look like as well, just as a comparison. let's have a look at what keywords you're actually ranking for. So you've got rent to own car depot, and then rent to own car, rent to own cars. So it's a lot of pretty much most of the keywords here are focused on rent to own, which I'm sure is a great segment of your market, but you're really missing out on more generic terms like used car dealer, for example. We've got the search volume here, your position here. So, if someone is looking specifically for rent to own car depot Wangara, then they're going to find you because you're number 2. But if they're looking for something a bit more generic, like Wangara Auto or anything else really, then the numbers are much higher. So you're on page 6 and 7 here of Google. So we really want to find out what the most lucrative keywords for you are. Looking at the other website, this is the rent to own car depot. You can see the metrics are better here. You've got your rating of 3, domain rating is still 0, but you've got a lot more keywords and you've got some backlinks. It looks like this website goes all the way back to 2014, so that's another a good indicator for Google. It's more trusted if it's slightly older, and you've got some backlinks. Some of them are do follow, and let's just have a look at the keywords for this website. So the keywords here, the best keywords are rent to own cars Melbourne, no deposit Melbourne, rent to own. So again, you can see the consistency here. We've got a lot of rent to own keywords, and I just wanted to show you what your competitors look like, just to give you an idea of what other keywords will be really useful for you. So this is WUCC. I just wanted to show you the overview of their website to look at the metrics first. So they've got over 1,000 keywords that they're ranking for, and their URL rating is 5. Domain rating is quite low. So in terms of competing, there's a lot that we can do to get ahead of these guys. They've only got 13 backlinks, so 13 other websites that are voting for them. They're ranking for over 1,000 keywords. You can see the performance of the website since sort of 2018. It's really taken off. So let's have a look at their keywords and compare the quality of the keywords with the ones that you're ranking for at the moment. So they've got Wangara Used Car Centre, which has a search volume of 250 searches per month, and they're ranked number 1 now. They're getting 238 hits a month just from this term. So this you could argue is pretty much what your ideal client would be typing in terms of getting the most people through the door. You can see Wangara is really highly featured here. So local search really depends on the keywords which specify the location. So that's something to bear in mind. Used cars, Wangara, look, they're number 4 for that, 50 per month for that. So you can see the number of keywords they're ranking for, and they're pretty much pinned to the top of page 1 of Google, and their Google My Business listing is doing really well as well. So that's just an overview. I just wanted to show you the reasons why the website needs some work and why the GMB needs some work. There's definitely a lot that can be done, and it would be a pleasure to work with you on this project. Any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks for your attention.